do a live stream for before the 20 minutes before I go to sleep. Um, I think that um, I might be doing more of these in the next few weeks, next month, because I feel like I'm closer to my center. Um, things are going good at my classes this week. They're going better than they were before. They're going better than they were last a month ago, because they yeah, it's more of a consistent thing. It's more like I can I'm starting to get a feel for what it is, whereas, before, um it felt like it was like a very inconsistent type of feel. Um so I think I'm going to keep going to those classes. I'm going to go to all of them that I can. And tomorrow I'm going to start volunteering at this other place that I can volunteer at. And that'll be good because um, it, it's good to volunteer at different places because you don't want to just volunteer at one place. Like, I think a mistake I've made at certain points in my life was I was too dependent on one thing, one little thing. Like, just like too dependent on like one little thing. Was that a person? Was that a job? The idea that you treat a job as it's like a gospel. You treat a person like it's gospel, and it's like, no, you just treat them like they're all the same, and you get as many as you can, and you apply to as many volunteer opportunities as possible. Um, yeah, I feel like things are going well for me. I figured out a few things with my diet. Um, it took me a while to figure out the idea that burritos could be the core thing that I eat, but the idea that I could just buy them once or twice a week and with my food stamps money, and it'd be a healthy diet. And that's all I really need is to buy one or two or three of those packs a week from the food stamps money, and I could just put them in the freezer and eat them immediately, and that's fine. That's all I need to do. And I think that I think that it is good enough to have a healthy diet. I don't need some massive change in my life to start volunteering at a new place. I was volunteering at this place about a few months ago, but that was with my mom, and this time it's not gonna be with me. I should probably bring a pen. I should probably bring a pen with me tomorrow, um, because we're going to be scratching off. I don't know if I have to scratch, put a line through anything, or I guess we don't use the. I guess we don't use the pens that I guess they don't use the regular pens. They use marker pens. Um, so I probably don't need to bring in anything. I'm just really nervous. I was thinking to myself, would I rather work as a would I rather work as a with people with disabilities, or would I rather work at a supermarket? I'm thinking, I'd rather work at a supermarket, and I might still work with people with disabilities. I'm just thinking, for right now, this is what I should probably do. For right now, and I'll probably wake up as early as I can tomorrow and say, let's go in early. Um, I'll probably do that as early as possible on Friday, and yeah, I think I'll go in as early as possible, and I'll probably wake up early to do that. Um, yeah, just to get it out of the way. I'll probably wake up like 8:30 tomorrow to do that. Um, yeah, because it's actually exciting that this could mean something to me. Um, I'm thinking that because it gives me I'm motivated to work because I want a better life. I want to live on my own again, and I want to be self-sufficient. A lot of reasons why I want to work again, and there's a lot of reasons to work. I have a lot of motivation in life. I feel like I'm very passionate about building wealth or whatever. I'm very passionate about that. I feel like I'm in a good situation here. I think Vero Beach is a good place. I shouldn't say where I live, but this city is a good place to work. It's good to have a lot of community resources. I think it's a nice place. I think this city's a nice place. They have a lot of resources in this town. In theory, I would be doing this like maybe Wednesday and Friday. So like my mom could drop me off there at 9:30, pick me up at 11:30. Okay. From 9:30 to 11:30 in theory. Um yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think that people live their life and they don't take enough risks, and there's people that live their lives and they take too many risks. And I never wanted to be the person who takes their life. I never want to be the person who spends their life taking too many risks. I never wanted to be the person who spends their life taking not enough risks. I always wanted to be the person who took a reasonable amount of risks, because I think that just makes sense. Like I think you want a certain amount of risk in your life. You want to be able to say, okay, this is the play for here, it's the play for there, and you make all the right plays and you add it up. It's almost like a formation for like a NFL offense. You know, this play goes to the tight end, this play goes to the running back, this play goes to the wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? There's a throw from the quarterback, there's a run from the fullback, and you got to make the right plays, right? Or in soccer, they got to bend the run so they don't get offsides, and they have to what kind of plays they do in soccer? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't really know that much about soccer, but when they're kicking the ball off, sometimes they do a play where they do a header into the goal. They could do a play to do a header. They could do a play where I'm trying to think of other plays that I know. If I know there are plays in soccer, I'm not an idiot. I know there are plays in soccer. I'm saying, do I know the plays in soccer? I've never played soccer really, but no, I've except when I was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old or something. I played soccer, but that wasn't like real soccer. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of plays they do in soccer. They probably just run around pitch and pass, 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 direct pass, direct pass, direct pass, and like a lob pass the other way, something like that. So I think, see, I try to live a very focused life, and I'm very motivated to succeed. I'm extremely motivated to succeed, and I think that I think if I go into work tomorrow, I think it could work for me, and this could be the right opportunity for me. It's like I just figured out how to like get used to my classes I've been taking and get comfortable with them. Like I feel comfortable around the people there. I feel comfortable around the whole thing. I feel comfortable around all of it. And it like I'm almost naive enough to believe that everything's going to be okay. I'm almost naive enough to believe that. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. But I kind of think that I kind of wanted milk today, but they didn't have milk at the gas station because I kind of messed up their milk orders at the gas stations. That decreased my motivation to go get milk at the gas station. is they didn't have it, and they don't have the good milk at the other gas station either. So they don't have the size that I want. So I don't really want to walk that far and not get the good milk that I want. It's just not it doesn't do it for me. Plus, if I start buying their milk, then they'll lose all their milk really quick, and they'll go through it really quickly. They'll go through all their milk really quickly, and that's just what it is. So what I gotta figure out is how to like keep up appearances. Remember that old Britcom? They used to put that on PBS, Britcom, keeping up appearances, where you know you got to do this here, you know, you got there, and then that there, and then that. Like this lady had like a role to play in every part of the community, and her husband was overwhelmed with how structured her life was, and you got to keep up appearances, and you've got to do this thing and that thing and that thing and that thing, and there's so many things that are more complicated than I can ever understand. And I'm probably going to end up homeless. I fully expect to end up homeless, but what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a different approach. I'm taking a different approach than I took before. I'm not motivated off of like lust. Like lust isn't driving me this time. If anything, I'm more motivated by greed than lust, but I wouldn't say it's greed either. I think it's you slowly put yourself in the right situations. So like I could do that like 2 days a week, right? For like 4 hours a week. Or like I could even sit out there in the hall if I want to stop early, I could just volunteer for an hour and then sit out in the hall. So what did I have to do last week or last time I did that? They made us to put the bread out, and that we had to throw away the bread that had the dates expired on them, and we had to I had to put a line through. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, I can't. I just don't. Yeah, actually, I just remembered. I can't say. My eyes aren't good enough to see the expiration dates on the food, so I can't actually work at that place. I could cashier there, but they wouldn't want me cashiering. God, man, I really miss working in the supermarket. I really miss it. I don't miss my eyes hurting that much. My eyes really hurt when I worked there. I have a unibrow right now. You have a unibrow. My eyes really my eyes really hurt when I worked there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna text my case manager tomorrow morning if if she knows any other classes I can take, because there aren't classes in this city, this town, that I can take as a person, as a man with a disability. There are classes I can take throughout the day, all throughout the week, and all throughout the day. I think I should call her, to be honest. I think I shouldn't text her. I should call her. So it's basically so I go to the learning center on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So I think I should so I could ask her, is there anything I could do for Wednesday and Friday? Because the reason why I don't like going, the reason why I wouldn't want to go to the learning center on Wednesday and Friday is I'm not very good at cooking. Like I'm actually a liability. I would actually slow them down. I mean, I could be like a taste tester or something, but I'd slow them down in cooking. And I because my eyes don't work very well, so that cancels out a lot of the possible things to do with cooking. And with games, I'm not really into games. I mean, I do play games with them sometimes, but there's like few of the different games there, like Family Feud, I can't play. Um, some of the games I just can't play. So that's why I don't go there on Fridays because I don't like play games on Fridays. Um, oh God, yes, I'm not really sure. I guess I'll just text her tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll just text her tomorrow morning, or I'll call her tomorrow. I'll call her tomorrow. Maybe I don't call her tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm looking for more classes I could take. Because there's even classes I could take at there's free classes I could take at Indian River State Lodge. I don't know how you search for that stuff, but I guess I could look up the Bracket Library. Yeah, there's different things I could look up as far as what where the classes are. I think there's classes I could take, and like I get and Alita said I could get scholarships for take more classes. I don't know what I don't know what take classes in, but I could do those things. I think I want to start vlogging more in the next few weeks or so. See how that goes, and then, I guess when I'm at my center, I'd be doing a lot of this, and I'd make it to a big part of my life. And when I'm not at my center, I would like maybe this is what I want to do with my time. Maybe I could see like this vlogging being a big part of my life. I think that a lot of people don't spend enough time talking about the things they truly care about, and they get into bad friendships and they get into bad relationships with people just because they're physically close to them. And the thing is, just because you're physically close with someone doesn't mean you should get into like some super deep relationship with them. Just because you live near them, or just because you went to school with them, or just because you've been friends your entire life, doesn't mean you should be like always their friend. You should look towards other friends. You should go on Twitter. You should go on YouTube. You should go on TikTok. You should go in places and learn things, figure out new ideas, challenge yourself. Always, always, always challenge yourself. And I just don't. I just believe in searching for new ideas, looking at the stars and hoping for things to happen, dreaming and hoping and wishing and praying. And that's all life really is praying and hoping and wishing. And that's enough. That's enough. It's not more than that.